What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Jujutsu Kaisen, Season 2, Episode 21. Been told we have 2 episodes after this, so we end on 23. I've been told, hinted at that this is again another banger. I mean, it's been a great season, and I'm mostly, because I'm not, at this point, I'm assuming just the last 2 episodes are going to be just as good as everything that's been put out this season. I'm sure there's got to be some kind of calm down recap episode, maybe next episode or the last one. I'm concerned how you replicate this, like in the following seasons. Like, it's been that good. But I don't want to sit there and dwell on what season 3 and what season 4 might be. I just hope that they can live up to it, because man, you put out this great of a season, I almost feel like how can the content get better? I've had manga readers tell me like this is the best and this is their favorite arc, and it does, it does. But what can you do? When the anime gets there, we'll have to be the judge of that. The whole Nobara situation is an absolute mess. I've been told it's just as messy and weird in the manga. They're that random healer guy, or the guy that's able to stop damage or whatever, that shows up with Toto for a little bit. Why have him show up and make those comments of like, she's probably dead, but it's not 100%. But don't get your hopes up. And then supposedly we never see this character again, even in the manga. Like, he's never shown again. So why you have him show up to then make those comments, but then I've been told there's what, 50, 60, 100 plus chapters since this, and her status and everything is just never mentioned again. I don't know. I hate everything surrounding the situation. It is like a little bit of a down moment for the season in general. And like I said, hopefully they leave her off screen, because by the time, if she does come back, which whatever random ass pull that might be, she's going to be so far behind power-wise. It's like, how do you make her a character that actually has any meaning to the story? And then if you want to have her be a character that has any meaning to the story, we're just going to randomly give her like some post-death power-up. I don't know. The whole situation of it sounds ass. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's a damper on the season, or at least a couple of those episodes. Hopefully she'll just stay off screen and we can stop the copium and just do that. But as bad as that situation has been, the Mahito situation it's been peak. It's been amazing. He's got to be one of the best villains going, or one of the best villains that I've come across in a lot of shows. We'll see how his character ends, and because I'm sure he's going to get defeated at some point. And I'm sure I'm hopeful that they'll keep this up with his character. Like, I mean, shit, if he wants to keep taking out characters, keep doing it. Shows that have the balls to kill off main cast and like semi-main cast, hats off to you, because a lot of shows would never do it. They would never do it in their wildest dreams. So shouts out to Jujutsu Kaisen for that. If they keep doing that with Mahito, even better. But what I hope that they don't soften him as we go. Like, maybe he starts to get a little more humanity in him, as we saw, I guess you could say Jogo started to get, almost. I want him to stay this insane Joker, no regrets type character. Don't talk no jutsu me, like this is him. Like, he's just the definition of evil, and hopefully he'll stay like that. Toto shows up and has his All Might moment last episode, going plus ultra and further beyond, but still does no damage. Yeah, let's see what we got. Mahito is great, but I'm assuming Mahito just runs out of juice and just decides to run away, because right now there's only 2 curses running around. What the fuck is this? 2 curses running around. The fake Geto, which we still have no idea what's going on with that. Mei Mei and her brother might be dead. And then Mahito. Eventually they're going to have to dip out, no? Grade 2 to grade 3. So you should be able to handle it then, Toto. Mr. just got promoted to grade 1. He juiced that one. That one's got to be juiced to grade 1. Okay, Toto. Oh, shit. Okay. Possibly not. I just had to figure that Mahito just eventually ends up running out of juice and has to retreat. Him and fake Geto just decide to get out of there. Like, they've done their duty. Gojo's thing has finished downloading. They have him 100% captured. That's all they wanted. And they just leave. And then go regroup. Because you've lost Jogo. You lost Dugong or whatever the other one was. And the other, you've lost all your other special grade curses. There's only the 2 of you left, which the 2 of you probably could do a lot of damage, maybe even win this thing. But you accomplished your goal. You sealed Gojo, take him, get out, regroup, and deal with it after the fact. Correct. Decisions. Oh, shit. There it goes. He's got one of the dopest ones, too. Jesus Christ. There's a lot happening. A lot of words. Huh? Oh, shit. Here we go again. Correct. He's pressing that gamble. Wow. To see him sit there and like kind of like turn his chin up towards did we just lose an arm? Like permanently that's gone? That's gone? But to see him like turn his nose up at Sukuna like, hey, do it if you want. I'm gonna try to kill him before, so have fun. But doesn't he say that he just says that he needs to clap to make the villains confused? He doesn't actually need to clap? Maybe. Oh my god, and now we're getting black flashed. He protected himself with cursed energy. He put cursed energy on it. Mm-hmm. Whoo-wee, and that still hurt. Oh! That was a lot of blood. Holy vomit blood. The locket. It's the girl that the singer, and Yuji. I don't know what's happening. How all of a sudden this is like giving him juice to go further beyond. I have absolutely no idea where he's getting this Dragon Ball Z Power of Tournament of Power of Love. I don't know what that was, by the way. What that whole song K-pop sequence was? I don't know. I don't know what that was. Someone explain that to me. Is that Perfect Cell? What the hell is happening out here? And we're only halfway. Wow. Whoa. Okay. We got a lot of content left in the next 8 minutes. Yeah. It's the second time he got stalemated trying to crack somebody's ribs. Whoa-wee. The vibrations off that hit effect looked insane. What did we just get hit with? Oh my god. Sukuna ain't coming out anytime soon. Can he black flash through that or what? Or does he have to go further beyond and do a technique we haven't? Okay, I got concerned there for a second that he was about to get transfigured. But I forgot he can't. Yeah, I think everybody is at their limit. Everybody needs. Yeah, I think everybody needs to just regroup, take a halftime, go get a nap, a shower, get a couple Gatorades. Oh, he can. That's gonna be Itadori's thing. Is just like the constant black flash spam because he has no other skills than anything else. He is literally gone. Like, there's no other techniques or skills. Like, I'm just gonna punch. What is? Did he consciously switch that, or is he just actually running out of juice? Yeah, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Mahito's limited. It's over. Mahito's reached his limit. Yuji will get the win here. Whether it's by the end of this episode or next. I think he's just out of juice. Oh, he's pulling all that stuff off. Is he pulling that off? And he's over here hitting him with the Netero like, oh, you really think I need 2 hands to pray type shit. Thumbnail. That'll be everybody's thumbnail. Everybody on YouTube will use that as their thumbnail. There goes the music. Okay. Now what? Do we think the two of them actually kill him here? I don't think so. I think Mahito still has a lot of part to play in the overall story past this season. Oh, he's a killer. He's scared. That's a good thumbnail shot too. What are these rabbits? Are they gonna make him look weak and fragile on the way out? Like this is it? Is that a pack of wolves hunting down a bunch of rabbits? Yo, Fake Geto, if you want any help in the future, you might want to do something to save this man here. I feel like Sasuke is walking down Donzo right now. Interesting imagery they're going with there. Are we actually going to get to see it before the episode ends? Maybe. Depends what they try to do with it. Hate to see him go out like this. Hate to see Mahito go out like this. It ruins the whole image of it. Was that it? Eh? What the? What? Thought we were about to see a decapitated head there for a second. I need somebody to... Toto? No, that's not Toto's feet. Who is that? It's That's how it ends? Oh! I really hope... Okay. It's pretty damn good. I hope Mahito survives. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nobara's whatever. You know, he kills or whatever. Nanami, that's unfortunate. But it's just rare to have characters like that in his story. And like I said, I've seen people talking about it everywhere. Twitter, YouTube, like people saying like, is Mahito villain of the year? Like, is he that good? And I said it at the beginning of the episode. And I think I said it last episode too, of him just showing like there's no remorse, there's no sad backstory, there's no reason for why this is what it is or why he does what he does. Like, the man, like, he's just chaos, like he's just killing. And to see him, it does wash off a little bit of the mystique a little bit. It's like if you were ever watching like Dark Knight or something crazy like that, at the very end, like Heath Ledger's Joker, you see him like begging for his life at the end. It's like, no, I don't want to die, even though I've killed so many and done all this. Like, please don't. And you know, him just like panicking and crawling away. It's like, oh, that kind of ruins the mystique. So same thing here. It ruins it a little bit. But I mean, it shows again, like curse or spirit. Like they don't want to die. They're not trying to die. Because it's also one of those things like seeing how like crazed Mahito was, like seriously, like serial killer Joker type status, just like pushing those buttons of Yuji. You want to see him have that, like he kills and kills and kills and kills. You want to see him have that same energy if and when it's his time. And just like all the other people that he's killed and transformed that beg for their lives and say save me to Yuji when he encounters all these transfigured humans, he realized that he was at the brink. He was at 0%. And there were no more souls he could pull out. There was no more energy, no more cursed technique. Like, it was all gone. And he started pissing down his leg. So that's unfortunate. Definitely lowers Mahito overall for me in general. But I do want to see him survive so I can see the re-up again. I want him back out on the scene. I want him going crazy, because you figure if he gets a chance to recover from this and get what he's gained from this, power-wise and potential-wise and experience-wise, is going to be insane when he hits the scene again. Whatever that might be, I don't know. Because I think right now, there's only 2 characters I know in this show that I think we can safely say won't be killed or won't die. That's Fushiguro, and that's Yuji. Fushiguro has a purpose to play out for Sukuna, so he's going to be held at least until that purpose is fulfilled, and that won't be till anytime soon. And Yuji is not going to die because they're not just going to toss 15 fingers worth of Sukuna down the toilet. So those two are the only two. Everybody else on screen, Fake Geto, Gojo, Toto, the Panda, name them, the list goes on. Like they're all free game. So I wouldn't be surprised if Mahito like survives this, comes out of this. He doesn't run it up on some of them. I'm assuming Toto is gonna get reverse curse healed from the chick and get his hand back and all that. Was he removing that stuff off of Mahito? I'm not sure. Or was Mahito just running out of juice and couldn't keep up the mystique of it? I don't know. So we had all that going on. We saw Yuji there, like, you saw it. The trauma is, you know. He said, I'll kill you, and I'll keep killing you, and I'll keep killing you, and I'll keep doing it over and over. It's like, okay, all right. We'll see how that goes. Because I want to say, hopefully they'll get to run it. But the thing is, like, even if you're the biggest Mahito fan, he's never going to get to kill Yuji. They could be sworn enemies, but the Sukuna piece plays a part into it. So he's never actually going to get to kill Yuji. No matter if it's in his wildest dreams, no matter if he comes back 10 times stronger, it's just never going to happen. That's just... Now, I don't know if and when Sukuna gets all the fingers, can he exist outside of needing Yuji's body? Like, he now has his own physical form if all 20 fingers are consumed, and Yuji can be like how Yuji was pre-ever consuming a finger. Can he just exist by himself and Sukuna is by himself? There's no longer the need? Because if that becomes the case, then yeah, Yuji to me serves no purpose in the story after that, but we still got 5 fingers to go. There's a whole other thing, but I'm curious to see what happens with Mahito's character. I've enjoyed it. You rarely get that in stories of like non-giggle games characters. Why is this person like this? What's their sad backstory that drove them to this? Can they be redeemed? XYZ. He's just out there killing. Calls himself a killer. He's gonna exterminate these humans and do what he's got to do. Sucks to see him pissing down his leg. I'd rather him just sit there and look Yuji in the face and acknowledge, like, laughing that he's like, see, Yuji, you are like me. You do want to kill me. And like egging him on to do it. But we didn't get that. Regardless of all that, I don't know what's going to happen with Toto or what Toto was actually really even doing ability-wise there. But aside from all that, this here, I've been asking about this for like 5-10 episodes. If he's here, the hell does that mean about Mei Mei? I'm going to assume Mei Mei's not dead, because there seems to be some creepy ass sexual predator story going on with her and her brother, and I'm assuming that's going to be played out on screen, and us as a viewer haven't really seen much of that yet. So until that does get played out, I'm going to assume she's alive. And he doesn't look flustered, bleeding, cut, or anything at all. So we've got 2 episodes left. What I'm hoping for is we get to jump to whatever their fight was and actually see it. And like what the hell went down and what happened. And then I would love Geto to either slap around Yuji a couple times in Toto, scoop up Mahito with Gojo's death box and dip. Because I just don't see what Yuji and Toto could do, especially after all the energy they've expended. They can't handle that at all. So whether he smacks him around, scoops up Mahito, dips out with Gojo in his pocket, or just grabs Mahito and says it's time to go and they just dip. Regardless, I'm hopeful that we get to see the Geto and Mei Mei fight, or a flashback of it, or some kind of iteration of it. Mahito lives and escapes this situation. And then get a nice little recap. Hopefully Toto can get his arm back and hand. A lot of stuff. Another great episode though. It's been pretty great. Holding on strong to see how they'll end the season. There's been some hiccups along the way in animation stuff, which I don't blame them. I know the whole scenario going on with the Mappa animation studio and treating workers, etc. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and as always,